Hey guys, so I've made this video a couple of times now because I really want it to explain where I'm at and how I'm going to move forwards and what's going on and what's been going on, because I'm just all about authenticity and being honest, and also I really want you guys to know because every single one of you means so much to me. And I'm so grateful for your support that I wanted to do this video before things start to change, basically. So if you have been following me on social media, hello sweetheart, you will know that about 7 weeks ago I had a burnout, and I went to see my friend who was a counsellor, and I basically she's like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." And then all of a sudden I was like, "No, I'm not fine." And I just got really upset, really emotional, and basically found out that I'd just burnt out. And I was feeling really depressed because of it, and I was feeling really low because when you get really tired, that is what happens. And I think it's been 7 weeks since then, and I basically have been trying to plod along and still doing the social media stuff, still riding, still teaching, still doing it all, but not doing it to the level I was before. Okay, so riding's a bit different. I'm still obviously riding horses. Maybe not pushing myself as hard as I was before, but that's okay. But definitely with the social media, I have not been doing nearly as much as I was before. I haven't been producing as much content. I haven't been having as many ideas. I really wanted to start doing new things. I had all these things I wanted to do. So for example, my membership group, and I just had to put it all on hold and stop. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to plod along, and I'm just, Sprout, sweetheart. Sorry, there's a dog. I'm just going to plod along, and I'm just going to keep going and just do less, but keep going. And I really thought I could, and I really thought I would have been okay to carry on. So it's Tuesday. Yesterday I had a really bad day. I went to ride and I was on Eagle and Mum was helping me, and I was just crying, and I don't even know why. I just feel totally exhausted, and it doesn't matter how much I sleep at the moment, I just can't get myself out of feeling so tired. And I don't know if that's just I'm mentally tired, and I do feel if I'd had, when I first had this burnout, if I'd just had a week off, it would have been so much more beneficial, instead of going I'm just going to plod on and plod through. I think I should have just taken a break, but that's hindsight, isn't it? So anyway, I've got to this point now where I'm in a dodge place, and I'm feeling, to be totally honest, quite lost, quite confused with really what I want with life, what I'm doing, what my purpose is, where I'm going. It's very strange because I was so motivated up until the burnout. I was so motivated, I was so driven, I had such a purpose. I really knew what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to keep pushing forwards my riding, get to Grand Prix, and then I knew with the social media I wanted to become one of the top influencers, to basically spread positivity and help as many people as possible, and to keep growing that as my business, and that's going to work alongside my riding. And it was just this beautiful vision I had, and I've now got to the point where I'm wow, it's really hard, really, really hard, and actually the level I was trying to do it at is very difficult to maintain. So trying to become a top rider alongside trying to become one of the top influencers is extremely hard. I think as well because I am now riding more horses, so I have a lot more horses than I did when I first started doing YouTube. I go to a lot more shows. I'm taking the horses out more. It's more training. Also my teaching has gone up massively, which is great because I absolutely love my teaching, but of course that's more time. Sprout, we're trying to have a serious conversation here. So I've just had a lot more piled on my plate. And then of course the thing is with social media, and I don't know, it's hard to explain what it's like unless you do it. Sprout, you're ruining the video. Is basically, it's really relentless, like really, really relentless. And I never feel like I'm doing enough or doing it good enough. And because I was, you know, I'm a recovering perfectionist, I always look at the video and like, they should be this, or I should be putting more content out, or I should be doing more podcasts, or I should be doing more quotes, and I should be doing this. And I've put this like massive pressure on myself that I should be doing more. And the problem is with that is I never feel like I'm doing enough, because if you watch all the like top influencers, the top social media marketers talk about how to like basically kill it on social media and how to grow and how to build a following, all they say is like it's consistency, and the more content you put out there, the better. But of course it has to be like really, really good content. So it's like you're kind of like a production line. And there's a pressure around it of like putting out this incredible content 7 days a week. And I watched a video not long ago, and it was Gary Vee, and he was like, oh, I'm looking, you know, I found a way where I can put 500 tweets out a day. It's like 500 tweets a day. What the? Anyway, and this is what they're all saying. And then of course I'm like, right, so if I need to do well on it, I need to be doing more. And there's this massive pressure. And also someone said to me not long ago, they said it's all right if you take a couple of weeks out of the social media game, but if you take any longer, someone's going to overtake you. And that installs some serious, like, I can't stop. I have to keep going. I have to keep pushing. And it's got to the point where it's actually really unhealthy. So basically what I'm getting at with this video is I need to change how I'm doing things, because not only is the social media being a massive pressure, and I would say I've stopped enjoying it as much as I was before. You know, I used to really look forward to making the vlogs. Now I'm just like, oh, I've got to make a vlog, and it shouldn't be like that. And it's all right, like on the off one, you know, when you're maybe a bit tired, but not every time. You've got to enjoy it. And also I have really, really been struggling with my riding, and I've really been feeling lost with that as well. Like, is this what I really want to do? Is riding really right for me? And that's been really hard, because obviously that's all I've ever known. That's what I've put my life into. And without going into like loads of detail about it, basically I've done like a lot of soul searching, and I still feel like I need to do more and to like fully understand everything. But I'm pretty sure the reason I do have these doubts is because I'm so tired and so overwhelmed and got so much going on that I just don't have the energy to put into the horses, and I don't have the, I just don't have anything to give at the moment, like nothing. And it's so frustrating because I so want to have the energy to give. I so want to put my all into riding. I so want to keep putting my all into social media, but I can't keep going like this at the moment, because it is basically having a massive negative effect on my mental health, to the point where I'm really feeling quite depressed a lot of the time. And I know it's hard for people to understand when you look through, like for example, when you watch the vlogs and you see my social media, you see where I am, you see how lucky I am, you see how privileged I am to go like, how on earth can she feel sad with what she's got? But the fact is that it's not about comparison to like, oh, they have a worse situation than me, because that's what I was doing. I was going, I shouldn't be sad because there's people out there who have, you know, a lot worse things going on. Like, why on earth am I sad? But the fact is I am, and I can't ignore it, and something needs to change. And I really do think that is purely for the fact of I've burnt out, that I can't even enjoy or be grateful for everything that I have, even though I know I should logically. It's like I can't get there. So basically what I'm getting at is I'm having to change how I've been going about stuff. I am going to take like a break from creating content. And that doesn't mean like I'm not going to create any. That just basically means I'll create it when I can, and when I feel like I've got the energy or the motivation or the inspiration, because that's the other thing as well. I've lost all inspiration. I was such a creative person and I've just lost it. So I need to take a break. I'm not sure how long it's going to be. It could be till the end of like this year. It could be for longer. It could be forever. But I need to do it to figure out what's going on. But like I said, I'm still going to be putting content out there when I feel like I can. So there will still be like vlogs coming out. It's not going to be every week. I'm still going to be making little videos. I'm still going to be posting on social media. I'm just going to stop piling on the pressure I have to grow my channels bigger and bigger and bigger. I have to reach more people, because the thing is, it's not about how many people I can reach. It's about helping the followers I have at the moment. And I can't help you guys when I feel like this, because I just have nothing. Like I said, I've got nothing to give. So I need to just regroup basically and figure out what's going on and find a better way to do this where I can concentrate on the horses. And yeah, the other thing as well I was going to mention is I'm still going to be making videos with the FEI. And I wanted to continue that because I worked so hard to put myself in the position where, you know, to get to work with like an organisation that big. I worked so hard to do that, so I don't want to just throw it away. And also because I don't edit those videos and I don't have to upload them, I literally just have to make them. They're not as strenuous for me as doing my own. And also they tend to only take a couple of hours, whereas a vlog takes a whole day. And again, it's like we only shoot them like once a month, not every week. So I'm still going to be making videos with the FEI, which means you guys will still be able to see what's going on. And I guess that's still content going out there. But basically, yeah. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. I don't really know how to say it. I don't think I've explained everything. I think I will be able to explain stuff to you guys eventually, but I just need to take a break from it all. So I really hope I have explained everything properly. I'm not sure I have, but to be honest, like that's the gist of it. There's a lot more stuff going on, but to be honest, I don't have the energy to go into it at the moment. I will share it with you guys, I'm sure, later on. And I do think, like, I as much as I feel really lost, I don't feel hopeless at the moment, because I really think this is going to be a massive turning point in my life. I do think it's all for the good, even though at the moment things are very difficult. I do think that I'm going to come out of this better than I came in it. Start to understand myself more, stop like covering things up. I think I'm going to be more authentic. I feel like our world is just like built around the more you push yourself, the better. And like we're very success orientated, and your worth is very much orientated around your success or how many followers you have. And I think it's a really dangerous place to be in, and I don't want to live like that anymore. I don't like it, so I really want to change it, and I really want to find my self-worth. And yeah, it's going to be a slow, gradual process, but I know that it will do me good, and also my horses are going to really benefit from this. And I know that I will be an incredible rider when I get my mindset back, which I think is really ironic, isn't it, that my mindset's gone because I've been trying to push on social media about mindset. But anyway, that's basically all I have to say. And I really hope this video makes sense. And I love you guys so much. And I really want you to understand how hard this choice was for me to make, and how much I have absolutely battled to not do this. And how much I wish I could do all of it, and because I know I could, like, I know that I am really good at telling a story and oh, you know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say. But alas, we've made this hard choice, and I don't know when it will pick back up. So don't be shocked if random content comes out, because it will be. Just don't know when. But anyway, yeah, thank you so much for your support, guys, and stay tuned, because there will be stuff coming out. Just don't know when. This is who is ruining the video, by the way. Don't run away now. You ruin the video and then you run off.